Alright, this is Oops, the Rocket Crashed by Blue Dot Games. I'm going to go through the setup and play. It's a cooperative game, basically cooperative. Not every player has to make it out for the others to win. So here's the setup. The center hex has a white back, it's a plains hex, and that'll be face up, and the rocket starts there. Now the next ring is yellow. I'm going to deal these face up because they are just immediately adjacent to the players and therefore visible to them. Now the next circle of tiles will be face down, so the players will have to explore these as they go looking for these 6 fuel crystals that they need to get to recharge their rocket that crashed and take off. So there are 3 kinds of terrain. There's the plains hexes that just allow the players free movement. Canyons hexes is essentially a straight line dividing that hex into 2 halves. It's a little zigzaggy, but that's the idea. And then mountain hexes that are just completely impassable to the players apart from a climb bonus card. Need to get the cards out too. Okay. We're going to do the final ring here. We're going to play a 3-player game, and the reason it's not completely cooperative is that it is possible for just a few of the players to collect all of the crystals, and they're free to go. Not everyone has to make it back. The players can also leave the fuel crystals in the rocket or leave them for somebody else to pick up, something like that, so that, there we go, it leaves room for somebody to be a hero. Alright, the robots start just off board as though there was an extra hex at each corner. They face straight to the rocket, and they need to remain facing the same direction that they start. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so we'll start with yellow. I'll have him move this way, and then that opens up these hexes to be seen. We'll just deal the bonus cards real quick here. There are 5 bonus cards. We're going to get to those as the game progresses. Now after every player move, the player draws 1 robot card. These look different. I'm using the beta version, but essentially the robot is identified, and the direction is also identified. They don't move straight ahead, they move forward and to the right or to the left. This guy goes to his right. So now it'll be Green's turn. He'll move this way. Alright, so he found 1 fuel crystal, the green one. So I'm going to place that on the board. And he will draw a robot card. This guy to his right. Blue, he has a couple jump cards. He could jump over a canyon, but I'm just going to have him, he wants to save those, so he's just going to move across a plains hex for now. Okay, a few more canyons. It's too bad. Okay, and a robot. This guy to his right. So white's going to move again. Again, he's got to climb, but he'll save that. He's going to just go straight out. Alright, and then the robot, this guy goes to his left. Okay, green's going to go here and get the green fuel cube and see what he sees. Alright, he spotted the orange one and the blue one. So he is in luck. This robot moves to his right. Okay, blue's turn. He wants to cover as much ground as possible. He'll move here and stay on this side of the canyon for the moment. Alright. So that's pretty tough. To his left. Okay. So yellow, seeing the terrain difficulties, he has a jump card and a couple climb cards, so he's going to start looping around this way. Actually, he will just go ahead and use his one of his climb cards and climb up this mountain hex. And there's a lot of canyons right there. Alright. This guy moves to his left. If the robots land on a player, they will tie that player up unless the player uses a hide card to hide from the robot. If two robots make it to the rocket, then all the players lose. They will rip the rocket in half. Okay, green. He doesn't want to be too close to this guy, so he's going to move here, pick up this cube and play a run card and move here and get the other one. And simultaneously see what's right there. Okay. He goes to his right. Okay, it's blue's turn. So he's going to jump this canyon and move here with one of his jump cards. Alright, and that paid off. He found the red fuel crystal. We'll move another robot to his left. Okay. Yellow's going to take a chance. He's going to move close to this robot just to see these tiles. Alright. And he found the purple fuel crystal. Draw a card. Oops. Okay, this robot to his right. Yikes. Green, okay, he still needs to see these, so he's going to go back that way, just straight up. This robot moves to his right, so that's a problem. The players could stun, they can stun the robots with a rock card, but blue doesn't have one, so he's just going to play his other jump card, jump this canyon to explore, just to try to speed things along. And there's the yellow, the final crystal, so that's good. Okay, next, this robot moves to his left, which is a problem. But blue, and he does not have a hide card, so he gets tied up, so he's down like that. So now the players have got to get to him too. Alright, so yellow will move here, pick up this purple one, draw a robot card. This guy goes to his left, just like that. The robots can't occupy the same space. It gets a little crowded, but there's no rule against that. Green, so he doesn't need to do that. Green is going to head back this way. Alright, to try to be useful somehow. He's not really sure how at the moment. And blue is tied up, but he has to still draw a robot card. This guy moves to his right. Okay, now yellow is just going to track right behind him, trying to get to those fuel crystals. Green is going to move to the rocket. It is a safe place to be until the end of the game. If one robot gets there, just sits there, it won't tie players up. This guy goes to his right, or to his left, like that. Good. Blue's turn, still tied up, gotta draw a card. This guy goes to his right. Okay, so yellow's turn. He's gonna sneak in here and get the yellow crystal. And we'll draw a card. This guy goes to his left. Green's turn. He's gonna move up this way. Well, he has 3 fuel crystals. He's going to leave them there and move up this way. So if he doesn't make it back, somebody else might be able to. Players are free to trade the fuel crystals if they're on the same hex. They can give, if somebody else has a better chance of making it out. Blue still can't move, so we'll draw a card for him. This guy goes to his left. Okay, now it's yellow's turn. He's going to come here and untie blue. Draw a robot card. To his left. Okay, green's turn. Green has a couple hide cards, so he's just going to stay right where he is. He feels pretty safe. Draw a robot card for him. This guy goes to his right. Okay. Now it's Blue's turn. He can move. He's going to grab the red fuel crystal. Now they have got to just get back. Yellow has a jump card, which he doesn't need. They can make it out this way. Well, alright, he is going to go here. He has a rock card, which is now a stun card, but he will play that and stun this robot. Okay, and hope for the best. If the robot's card comes up again, he will wake up and tie up yellow. This guy goes to his right, so that paid off because yellow almost went there. And so it's green's turn now. Green has a rock card, but he's going to just wait one more time out in the open. This guy goes to his left. Blue's turn. Blue has a run, and he's going to go 1, 2 with that run card. This guy goes to his left. Okay, it's yellow's turn. He's going to move here. Now this robot made it to the rocket, and he's just going to sit there and fume. The players can still get there. Okay, that was yellow. It's green's turn. It's time to go. So he's going to pick up here. Draw a card. This guy goes to his right. Okay, blue's turn. He moved there and he's going to give his red fuel cube, because he's a nice guy, to yellow, who's got a better chance of making it out. I'll draw a card, and this robot moves to his right. Okay, so it's yellow's turn. He's made it back to the rocket. Now all the fuel crystals are present, and they could leave, but they're not in imminent danger yet, so they're just going to hang tight. This robot wakes back up. I'm going to shuffle his card back in because he didn't actually move, he just woke up. And so that was yellow. Now it's green's turn. He's just going to stay put. This guy goes to his left. Blue's turn. Moves. And they take off, and everybody makes it out. Everybody wins. You can see how close that was, though. If this robot's card had come up, he would have tied up blue, and these two players could have then left, and blue would have lost. If he'd have been selfish and he didn't want them to leave without him, which they could have, he would have held on to his fuel crystal, and he could have caused everyone to lose had he been tied up. So all these things can happen. All these decisions need to be made. So we didn't get a chance to play a hide card, but I just put the pawn directly behind the robot. If he's hiding, he can move out behind the robot, not in front, and keep going on future turns. Or he can just stay there. I think that's all the cards, all the bonus cards. Yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Thanks for watching.